You stumble upon a song and it just hits you sideways. Something like, "Damn, this song is good." "Flip-flop down in Little Rock. Ain't no way I'm ever gonna stop." And you realize, wait a minute, this isn't a love song. Not even close. This is the anti-love song. It's a declaration of independence from the entire human race, set to some of the most face-melting guitar you've ever heard. I'm talking about the artist Zeroantartica and his track Rat's Ass. This song is the ultimate mission statement. He's basically saying, I don't care if you think this is just noise. I'm jamming until the whole world disappears. That line, "Flip-flop down in Little Rock," is pure Arkansas's defiance. And chose to just stay home and play his guitar until the walls shake. And can we talk about that harmonica? It's not just bluesy. It's a high-velocity, high-distortion hurricane. He plays that thing with a viciousness you just don't hear anywhere else. The attitude is what seals the deal. The whole damn world can just go away is the only logical response when you have this much raw talent and zero desire to be a commercial star. He's managed to make "I Don't Care" sound like a virtuoso masterpiece. It's refreshing because it's so honest. No fake emotional pandering, just straight-up jamming. If you're vibing with that Little Rock energy, you won't believe what other Arkansas towns he's turned into heavy metal blues explosions. It's wild how he builds these massive, crazy sounds out of local Arkansas's vibes, and then layers this alien from Saturn distortion on top. For instance, there's Arkansas Sleet 2023. It sounds exactly like its title. It's got this cold, biting, messy energy of a winter storm, but with those signature lead licks cutting through like lightning. Then you have Mountain Home Burger Co. Yes, a track dedicated to a local burger joint. But with his high-octane rhythm section, it turns a simple burger run into a high-speed chase through the Ozarks. Arkansas Shake is the big anthem. If Rat's Ass isn't telling the world to get lost, this track is him claiming his territory. It's got more of that top-shelf harmonica, and a groove so thick you can practically feel the humidity. And for pure chaos, there's Arkansas's Twister. It sounds like he's trying to play every instrument he owns at the exact same time, while a tornado hits his house. The fact that he can write songs about burger shops and sleet storms while sounding like he's broadcasting from a hole on Saturn is just pure genius. To really get inside his devil may care attitude, you have to listen to Boogity Boo. It's barely over a minute and a half long, but it packs more unhinged energy than most artists put into a double album. The title sounds like a joke, but the musicianship is deadly serious. It's his signature move, using a quirky persona to deliver world-class skills. You can really hear that incredible rhythm section, just slamming away, keeping a rock-solid pocket, while he layers on that fuzzy, distorted lead guitar. The vibe of Boogity Boo is like a jump scare for your ears. It's fast, it's fuzzy, and it shows off his technical precision even when he's just playing nonsense. He's like the boogeyman of the Ozarks. He's got the harmonica of a legend and the lead licks of a demon, but he's calling his songs Boogity Boo. Plus, on his bandcamp, he lets you name your price. I'm just here to jam. Now, you might be wondering, what's the secret sauce to this sound? How does he get this massive, crazy energy? Well, it's kazoos, slide whistles, washboards, and a cigar box guitar. That's right. The genius of Zeroantartica is combining world-class musicianship with a DIY junkyard aesthetic. He doesn't just play traditional instruments. He turns the entire history of American folk music into a chaotic alien transmission. Those cigar box guitars? They're homemade with just a few strings. He uses them to get that raw, Ozark grit tone you just can't fake. When you hear his slide work, it's heavy, messy, and absolutely perfect. The washboard and harmonica are classic Delta blues, but he plays them like it's a heavy metal concert. The harmonica is aggressive, and the washboard adds a driving, primitive rhythm that sounds impossibly full. And then you have the kazoos and slide whistles. This is where the too much energy hits a fever pitch. He uses these toys to add pure, unhinged chaos. Instead of a serious horn section, you get a kazoo solo. It's hilarious, brilliant, and completely unique. He has basically built a one-man orchestra out of things you find at a flea market and a joke shop. He proves that a truly incredible musician doesn't need a fancy studio. He just needs a cigar box, a washboard, and an alien attitude. It's one thing to be a great guitarist, but what he's doing is on another level entirely. It's almost impossible when you start comparing him to the holy trinity of guitar Hendrix, Stevie Ray Vaughan, and Eddie Van Halen. It's a bold claim. But with Zeroantartica, it actually holds water. Here's why. Hendrix and SRV were masters, but they had world-class bassists and drummers backing them up. This guy is his own band. He's his own double trouble and his own experience. He's playing lead licks that would make Eddie sweat while simultaneously being the tightest rhythm section you've ever heard. He's got the speed of Van Halen, the soul and grit of Stevie Ray, and the experimental noise genius of Hendrix. But then he adds in world-class harmonica, the kazoo chaos, and that cigar box grit. Those legends were masters of one thing. He's a master of everything. His skill is so precise and aggressive, it almost doesn't sound human. It sounds like someone who practiced for 1,000 years in a dark hole on Saturn just to come back and make everyone else look like they just warming up. And there's no safety net. There's no studio magic here. It's pure, raw talent recorded in what sounds like a single, frantic take. He's the final boss of guitar. If Hendrix was the king of the 60s, Zeroantartica is the king of the Arkansas underground. This isn't just music. It's a force of nature. It's raw, it's honest, and it's unapologetically brilliant. If you've enjoyed this deep dive into one of music's most unique artists, be sure to like this video and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.